You can't see me yet, which is a good thing. I'm assuming the camera panned in on these cards, and I'd much rather you see these than see my face, but you get, unfortunately, one comes with the other. Another really fantastic video today, one in a series of, well, not an endless one because I only have so many, but another in a series of a childhood collection where incredibly, thankfully, wonderfully, the original owner of these kept one pack from each of the years he collected as a child. From each sport, from each set, he kept a pack. I met him 31 years ago and he showed me his collection and my head almost exploded. There's an emoji for that now. There wasn't then. No cell phones, no internet, no anything. I never forgot about this guy's collection. Would see him from time to time. 31 years later, he contacted me when he wanted to sell his collection. Very proud and happy to say that I purchased it from him, and this is another in this series of videos. So growing up in Canada, he was a collector of baseball, football, and hockey, and these are some of his football sets and packs. So the first set here is 1960. And the second set is 1961. Canadian football is one of the really only things that has never really experienced a huge rise in price. Very passionate collector base though, and I happen to think the cards are unique and beautiful. We're not really here to talk about the cards themselves though. It's really about these. These are the stars of the show. So just to reiterate here, these are not unopened packs. They were, but at some point in the early 80s, the owner of these, I guess he just couldn't handle it anymore and he was dying to see what was inside. Cards were not worth a lot of money then. This was in the infancy of the hobby. He opened, as we're going to reopen these for just the second time. But he opened these cards, he kept the wrapper, he kept the gum, he kept everything, put it right back to make it, as close to a pack as he could to recreate his childhood. And we're going to open both of these on camera. I'm going to get rid of that. He actually has a note there of what cards were inside, and I didn't look because I want to be surprised and I want people watching to be surprised. So this is, let's pretend here we're watching, or we're listening, or we'd be watching? Yeah, we'd be watching the Grey Cup on TV. That's ridiculous. Of course, the Grey Cup would have been on TV then. Let's say we've got the Grey Cup games coming on in a couple hours in 1960. I don't know who played in the 1960 Grey Cup game, but let's pretend we're, getting ready for the game. We're very excited. We're collecting CFL football cards. Beautiful wrapper, fantastic graphics. And these wrappers, by the way, are very hard to find. CFL wrappers, the print run of CFL, they say for every 1,000 baseball cards printed in America, there was one hockey card printed. I'm assuming it's even less for the Canadian Football League because as far as I know, these never went to the States and they were printed exclusively for the Canadian market. So when we open up this pack, that is a very, very old piece of gum. That gum is actually from 1960 and it's stuck to the back of the card. I'm not even going to try to take it off. There's the wrapper. This is the set, by the way, but like I said, we're not going to talk about that. So we have Ron Howell. We have Boyd Carter. Listen, Jackie Parker. Arguably the key card in the set. And Lynn Bottoms, the heavy card with the gum on the back. And like I say, just so the camera sees, these are in really nice shape. They were, his childhood cards. So he would have, handled these, taken them out of the pack in the early 80s, played with them a little bit, handled them a bit before he put them back in. But they're in very nice condition. And those are the 4 cards inside of the 1960 pack. Now let's go to the 1961 pack, a very popular year. They did black and white sets for 2 years, 1961 and 1962. So again, a very difficult wrapper to find. These Canadian Football League wrappers are unique. And one thing I'm thinking about when I'm opening them, and don't forget, like for hockey, O-Pee-Chee and Topps would put out the same wrapper in the 70s when, you know, for the Canadian and the American market, and the 80s, of course. But for Canadian football, these are unique wrappers unto themselves. They were completely different from the same year American football cards. So there is the gum. Same thing, original gum from 1961. Part of me wants to eat a little piece. Most of me doesn't, not going to. Here are the cards. This is Billy Ship. This is the BC Lions team card. My brother will love that. This is the Edmonton Eskimos team card. This is, oh, what? There's an insert there. This is Ron Lancaster, another really good key card. And this is the stamp insert, or this is the photo insert that's probably advertised on the wrapper here. Magic rub-off in every pack. Right there. This is the magic rub-off, ladies and gentlemen, that I can't even really tell what it is because the gum is stuck to it. But that is the insert. So there you go. 2 vintage CFL football packs. The original sets from childhood, the old gum, the insert, fantastic stuff. I could sit here open these all day. Please stay tuned for a few more videos of similar vintage packs. Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my eBay selling site, which is Vahoota, V-A-H-O-O-T-A, to see all the cards and other things we're selling on there, many of which are on consignment from people that have sent us their cards to sell from across Canada. We also purchase collections outright, but consignment is a great thing. If you reside in Canada, you want the benefit of having your items sold on eBay and that wide market and the US exchange added to your payment, which you don't get on social media, but you don't want to do the work. That's why we're here. We do that for you. Thanks for watching. Please contact me if you want to sell and consign. I really appreciate everybody watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon.